Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Professor Retro. I'm normally a NES speedrunner, but I've been dabbling in some point and clicks over the years here and there, and King's Quest VI, this is my favorite PC game of all time. I see a lot of great people in the chat hanging out. Big Owly Cool, Avodrock, Golden Girl, Summoner Girls, Blackwood, Saint, Dead Guy, David, so many. Thank you so much for coming out here, and I've got my guy Lemming helping me out with the commentary because it is very hard to play and talk with this game. Wouldn't you say, Lemming?
Joaquin isn't commenting. That is for sure. Happy to help out. I usually run the long path version of this. That's not going to be Professor Retro's problem. He's going to do this in considerably less time, and it's going to be a great trip.
Can't wait, and we're gonna have a nice little musical number at the end, hopefully, if I can finish this game.
Oh
So,
yes, can't not
yes,
do it.
we gotta do it. We love it. So let's start the run, and I'm gonna be letting Lemming do a lot of the talking. I'll try to chime in here and there. So we will start time right now.
You're not going to get a lot of the plot here, so I'm going to talk about it now. Prince Alex crashed on this island. He's trying to court Princess Cosima. He met her for 5 minutes in the previous game. It's not going to go great. There's a political coup happening, so he's going to have to work through that. We're going to skip a lot of that. Right now, Retro is doing some setup, just getting some knowledge for Alex in particular, so Alex knows to shift some stuff around. You can see him ping-ponging around the map here. He's utilizing something called zips by the community. Basically, if Alex is in certain positions on the map, and you'll see Retro go to particular pixels to make this happen, for some reason, you can just make Alex just teleport to the other end here. Again, getting more plot here. We're going to learn about a magic map. It helps us teleport to different islands. Can only be used on the coast though, but that's all right. We are going to trade our royal insignia ring for a magic map, and that is going to be our kinda fast travel system. This map actually has a couple other qualities to it for glitching purposes. One big central glitch, not just for King's Quest VI, but a lot of Sierra video games, is the concept of churning isn't walking. Now, with an adventure game, normally when you click on something, a character, an item, whatever, you are locked into that action. Pulling out your magic map, Retro can't do anything while that's happening. The developers forgot to account for this when Alex is in a turning animation. So you're going to see Professor Retro actually pause the game on a animation there. Alex is shot off into space. I've never seen someone do it that quickly. Good job, dude. So some significance there. He skipped an incredibly involved puzzle requiring five different items to pick up, as well as an incredibly so series where he has to get past a gnome polycule. I will not be taking questions on this. The rest of this is going to be picking up items to go into the Catacombs. That is a kind of second act barrier, and it will trigger the rest of the game once we go through the accomplishments of those Catacombs. We're going to pick up some relevant items for it, but not all of them. This leads to kind of a fun quirk of the game where it is nice enough to say if you don't have all the items, they'll actually kick you back down to the cliffs until you do it again. But the game's also mean enough to let you go back and do it again without the necessary items, which for, hey, speedrunning, that's okay. And hey, what's happening here? Once again, we have abused kind of a runoff of churn isn't walking to trigger some out of bounds for the next screen, which unfortunately is a screen with some puzzle cliffs. Now, Retro knows the answers to these, but hey, why is Alex floating into the air? It's because we've maintained this out-of-bounds quality. I'm going to be honest, I don't entirely know how it works. This is a combination of Jakobine, Swim Fan, and a couple other KQ6 runners that have cooked this up. This is great tech. I love this one because it looks wacky, it saves time, and it's not a gimme. It's not a you do this once and you're good. You can see Retro is floating away. That is not just for the amusement. If Alex floats away, he is not coming back. So you're seeing Retro lining up Alex's face with these puzzles, and this takes work. He's going on a slightly slower speed than usual, but this is still pretty tricky stuff here, and he's nailing it so far.
Well, I'm cheating a little bit, Lemming. I have the answers in a window next to my game window.
Did you copy that, Floppy?
I cannot remember anything.
Yeah, this is technically copy protection. It's anti-piracy circa 1992. Just to avoid it becoming shareware, the manual that the commercial distribution of this game was actually had answers to some of these puzzles in it. That way, if someone just copied the game without the big box or the manual, they couldn't get very far. One other fun thing coming up is he can also manipulate his speed slider during a cutscene to make certain cutscenes speed up a little bit. Actually, I think this one is just stuck forever. This is actually a genie in disguise. It works for the leader of the political coup, Abdul al-Hazred. The genie's not actually too aggro. He does want to follow his orders and dispatch you, but he's only going to try and do it in indirect ways, so you can typically ignore him. Also, he gets drunk if you feed him mint. Don't question it. The game does set it up for what it's worth. I don't quite get the lore behind that, but it's fine. Anyway, they kicked him off the cliffs because he's not ready for his exile in the catacombs. They're nice like that. But, you know, we don't know any better. We're going to go right back in there. And if this were a casual playthrough at this point, Retro would be in a classic dead man walking Sierra situation where he can't get out of the catacombs and he can't progress. But once again, we're going to utilize, again, kind of a shoot off of churning isn't walking. First, he does have to pick up some grocery item in here. He has to pick up a shield. Oh, there's an annoying puzzle trap here. Forget it. So by holding down Alt, he can actually skip that whole puzzle sequence. Just a leftover tool from debugging this game back in the day. Okay, yeah, he's going for I think he's going for the about method. This is new and it's fast. By having Alex go through that sequence while mashing through the about section of the game, it tells you about King's Quest 1 through 4. It achieves similar out-of-bounds dynamics to Turning Isn't Walking. So right now, it's kind of hard to explain, but these catacomb rooms are all kind of built together on a cube, is the best way I can put it. And he's basically going through different levels of the game in a way that's not intended. You saw right there, he literally went through a wall, and he's at the end of the catacombs already. For more on what on earth you just saw, I do encourage you to check out One Short Eye's video on this topic. It goes into some really excellent detail on how any of this is remotely possible. But here's a classic. This Minotaur does not have an OSHA-approved hell pit, and it's really burnt him in the end.
So many OSHA violations there.
Yeah, so we're halfway through the game. This was important for the speed run because ProfessorRetro has to put the game in Act 2, essentially, so he can force conditions to actually sneak into the castle where Princess Cosima is located and do his end game. So we get a little cutscene here where we learn about how there are branching paths for this one. Multiple endings, still a bit of a novelty back then. None of this is terribly relevant to us. Retro wants to go fast, so he is going to pick the quote-unquote short path, which involves skipping a couple additional areas of content. That said, he still has to do some classic King's Quest style things. This franchise can be summed up as fairy tales but video games, and while that kind of fades away at this stage in the franchise, we are still going to do Beauty and the Beast. Alexander himself is voiced by Robbie Benson, the voice of Beast in the titular Beauty and the Beast movie from the early 90s, so that's a kind of a fun pull. And here we are. You do the oh yeah, we do this. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a death cancel here. Oh, Alex, RIP. Quick nap.
He gone.
Yeah,
now he's not.
Cat nap here. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. So again, that one I'm going to be honest, I don't entirely have a good grip on the King's Quest version of that. But yeah, it's a death cancel. We overrided our control and still got Alex's rapidly fading life to the next screen, at which point he's fine. We still had to pick up the shield just to get back in there because that arrow is still going to fire. But it does skip a whole cutscene where the genie, once again in disguise, like talks at you and poofs off in a huff. And did we set up oh yeah, permazips, right?
Yeah, we are on permazipped. We are permazipped.
Oh, you're permazipped. You were zipped. Okay. Last thing he did there was as we were
give her the ring.
Yeah, come on, man. Oh, she's so slow. Oh, anyway, permazips. This actually gives me a good chance to talk about it. Basically, once we were warping back from the map, Retro stuck the speed slider up a smidge, which confused the game and basically put it into ultra speed. So now he is constantly zipping everywhere. Are we gonna go for lizard skip?
I'm trying. I don't know if I'll get it. We're trying
Let's see.
to do a zip here. There it is. You got it.
Hey, all right. Okay, maybe that's not a lizard. It's to be determined. It could be a weasel. This is something that Professor Retro found mere days ago. He found out by pressing enter on that particular pixel, that little brown, I want to say mongoose? Weasel? Lizard?
Yeah,
It
they
actually
claim it's
leaves the screen.
a weasel.
Oh yeah, a weasel, a wizard. It leaves 4 seconds faster, and that is huge. I mean, this is not a long run, so that was a big find. I mean, you're already paying your way in this community, my dude. Anyway, so we needed Beauty's clothes to sneak in and pretend to be a maid. So now we have infiltrated the castle. Despite the titular "Girl in the Tower" song, Casima's actually on the 2nd floor. So Retro's gonna pop up there for a little bit and do a little bit of cloak and dagger. He has a mechanical nightingale, which he's gonna get on the very first frame he can by doing some pre-input buffer. Very good, very good. So this will distract the guard dogs. Get it? While he does a little bit of skullduggery here. He needs to be able to pick the lock on a door, and because we don't have any bobby pins or anything like that, he needs a nail. And there is a nail holding this portrait up, so he's gonna take that down and grab that. Never underestimated an adventure game character's ability to pick locks of just about anything. So
Alex
first we're going to give
MacGyver.
Casima... Yeah.
Alexander.
Absolutely. He did just give a knife to Princess Casima. Great wedding gift. She does have to stab somebody later. And he used that nail to pick the lock on the door, and then pick the lock on a chest to get some incriminating evidence that he's going to give to Captain Saladin, head of the guard, so he's not shanked on the spot when we see him momentarily. And you saw he had to put that portrait up. Because the guard dogs, they will notice if there's a giant painting on the floor. You know, I can respect it. Doing their job. So here we go. The wedding has started. They're gonna marry Princess Casima under duress. We have some evidence for Captain Saladin here. He decided that he can't kill Alex immediately. He's gonna wait a couple of seconds first. Nice guy. Something is off here. We're gonna use this mirror of truth, and hey, that's a genie. This whole sequence is kind of funny. You're supposed to be like way behind him, but with the power of speed, we catch right up to him in no time.
We go way too fast.
Mints get genies drunk, and we have this mint that we shouldn't have, but it still works here anyway. I don't know why, but good enough for us. So genie drunk, blasts himself with a force bolt, explodes. Don't think about it. Permanap. We're not going to have an epic sword fight. Very well rotoscoped. Really amazing to see. They worked really hard on this. Let's skip the entire thing. And we're going to have Casima come here, and I think time is going to come when Alex bonks him. There, time.
There's time. Pretty good. Not a bad run.
Yeah. Textbook.
Casima.
Textbook. That was like, I think 11 minutes, 30 seconds or so.
I'm fine, Alexander.
That's pretty good.
I was just so afraid.
Yeah.
She's so afraid. Now let's give her a kiss. Gotta give her a kiss. Because she's the princess.
Smooch.
We rescued her.
She met us for 5 minutes in the last game, so we're vetted. We're good people.
Oh,
Princess Casima. Yes.
Go to the wedding. Oh, thanks for those GGs, everybody. We're gonna keep going though.
Yeah, oh yeah, we gotta play the end credits. This game has a dedicated 90s power love ballad, and you all get to hear it because Retro did such a good job, and we have the time to spare.
Casima, on this, do you?
Here's one of my
Alexander
favorite parts of the
Galaxy,
game.
Take Princess Casima to
The
be
ring
your wife,
fail.
to love and to cherish for as
Yeah, this
long
is any
as you
percent.
both
Just
shall
keep that in
live.
mind.
I do.
And do you, Princess Casima of the land of the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish, for as long as you both shall live?
Okay, going great so far.
I
Good
do.
wedding, good wedding.
Do you have a ring?
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid I left my insignia ring in the pawn shop.
Alex, you
All
had
right,
2 weeks, man.
Alexander. We'll get one later.
I know, 2
Well,
weeks passed. Okay.
I guess we'll skip the ring. Who gives this bride to be wed?
This is why Speedy Adventures had a rehearsal. Alex should have had a rehearsal.
Hooray! Hooray!
That's awesome in the chat, please.
Hooray!
Where's the tune? Saladins.
Excuse
2 whole
me.
guard dogs and a clown came to his
King
wedding.
Alexander. No.
All we have is a guard dog, a clown, and these other 2 dudes.
Long
He didn't even meet the clown. He still showed up though.
He doesn't know who we are.
Land of the Green Isles. Hooray!
Whoa!
Hooray!
Hooray!
We did it, Lemming. We did it.
We did it. All thanks to you. Banger time.
So Sierra tried to get people to request this song on the air. I don't know if anybody actually did it, but
Legend is that it worked, and it worked too well, and they started getting cease and desists from radio stations. But you know
Really?
what? Just listen to it, and you'll see why.
I mean, this is Peebo Bryson-esque.
I just need to hear your voice.
Oh, Swim Fan is weeping.
I was gonna say handkerchiefs at the ready.
Get out your lighters if you got a flame emote or something like that, or an emote that spins, get it out.
Have me go or stay.
Dancing's good too. But we play this every PB we get.
Girl in the tower, I'm
You do that too, Lemming, on a PB?
please tell me why.
I have to do custom for funny tech reasons, but it's a King's Quest tradition at this point, not just for this one, but King's Quest 7 as well.
I saw your face.
David's PBs are him slaying the pizza elemental.
That's right, folks. It's a duet.
It's the writer's wife. I forget his
Hey, look at
name.
the talent nearby.
Cybert. It's Cybert's wife that's singing with this dude.
You haunt me night and day.
Now, if only she was actually in a tower.
Girl in the
But hey, details.
I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do. Here in the tower,
Couple of beers for Ugly Owl, Big Owly Cool.
Jane Jensen, of course, designed this game and wrote the guidebook. She's a big part of why the big lore of this one resonates so well.
And this game is just incredible. This was the first one that I played of this series, and I just had to play them all after that.
One more time!
Yes! Thanks, Alchemist.
Yeah, Golden Girl knows what we're waiting for. Yes!
I love how he gets into it at the end. So hardcore.
He's feeling it. He's like, man, this is
He's
a
getting
good song."
emotional.
All right, 83 points out of 231. Yeah, who's counting? Don't worry about it. They got married.
We hope you'll play again soon.
All right, well, Retro, thank you for giving this game a right thrashing for Speedy Adventures. I do appreciate that. This run's come a long way, and this is a great showcase.
It
of-
has.
of
The
how-
tech is
how it has.
amazing. Yeah, it's incredible how far this run has come, and it's awesome to be able to do this with everybody. So thanks for your tutorial, Lemming, and everybody else's over the years. That's how I picked up this run. So appreciate everybody
I
watching.
might spruce it up. Enjoy the quit to DOS. I forgot about that.
Yes. Game kicks you. It's like, no, you're done.
Yeah, besides Speedy Adventures, feel free to check out King's Quest Speedrunning Discord. We love to have you. Lots of people just like to talk about the games, even if they don't want to speedrun them. You feel free and welcome to participate in that. But yeah, that's me. Retro, I'll let you close us out here.
Yeah, thanks so much, Lemming. Thanks to everybody for hanging out, watching this run. I'll be on tomorrow night running this. I've got about a week or so left of running this, and I'm gonna do something else because I've been running this for about 2.5 months. But it's just awesome to be able to play this game. It's my favorite game as a kid for the computer. So appreciate everybody, and yeah, we'll see you soon.